The Three Gorges Dam, an engineering marvel of concrete and steel, a testament to human ambition and ingenuity. It stands as a symbol of what humanity can achieve when it sets its mind to a seemingly impossible task. Stands astride the mighty Yangtze River, a waterway that has shaped the landscape and the lives of countless generations. Its sheer size and scale are breathtaking, a modern wonder that dominates the surrounding environment. For centuries, the Yangtze has been both a source of life, providing sustenance and transportation for the communities that have thrived along its banks. It has been the lifeblood of Chinese civilization, nurturing its growth and development, and a force of destruction, unleashing devastating floods that have claimed countless lives and caused widespread devastation. The river's unpredictable nature has always posed a challenge to those who live in its vicinity, its floods shaping the destiny of millions, dictating the course of history and leaving an indelible mark on the collective memory of the Chinese people. The struggle against the river's destructive power has been a constant theme in Chinese history. Taming this river was a dream that spanned generations, a vision passed down through time, inspiring engineers and leaders to seek a way to control its power. A vision of harnessing nature to secure China's future, to protect its people from the ravages of floods, and to provide a reliable source of energy for its growing economy. The dam is the world's largest hydroelectric project, a colossal structure that dwarfs everything around it, a symbol of China's ambition and its determination to overcome the challenges it faces. Its reservoir stretching over 600 kilometers, a vast expanse of water that has reshaped the landscape and altered the course of the river. It's a lake born of engineering ambition, transforming the landscape, submerging ancient towns and villages, and creating a new environment that is both awe-inspiring and unsettling. Building it meant moving mountains, quite literally, as vast quantities of earth and rock were excavated to create the dam's foundations and the surrounding infrastructure. Pouring unimaginable amounts of concrete, enough to build hundreds of skyscrapers, a testament to the scale of the project and the sheer volume of materials required. And pushing engineering to its limits, requiring the development of new technologies and techniques to overcome the challenges posed by the dam's immense size and complexity. The world watched as China undertook this colossal task, captivated by the scale of the project and the ambition of the Chinese government. A symbol of ambition and national pride, a demonstration of China's growing economic and technological power, and its determination to shape its own destiny. The idea was first proposed by Sun Yat-sen nearly a century ago, a visionary leader who recognized the importance of controlling the Yangtze River for the benefit of the Chinese people. But war and technology kept it on the drawing board for decades, preventing the realization of this ambitious dream. The challenges seemed insurmountable at the time, yet the dream persisted, fueled by the unwavering belief that it was possible to tame the Yangtze and harness its power for the good of the nation. Fueled by the hope of ending the Yangtze's deadly floods, which had claimed so many lives and caused so much suffering throughout history. By the late 20th century, with China's economy booming and its technological capabilities rapidly advancing, the conditions were finally in place to make the dream a reality. The time had come to make the dream real, to embark on the construction of the Three Gorges Dam, a project that would forever change the face of China. The decision to build the dam was controversial, even within China, sparking heated debates about its potential environmental and social impacts. Scientists and engineers warned of environmental risks and human costs, raising concerns about the displacement of communities, the disruption of ecosystems, and the potential for unforeseen consequences. But the project pressed forward, driven by the government's determination to control the Yangtze and to provide a reliable source of energy for the nation's growing economy. It was framed as a solution to flooding, a way to protect millions of people from the devastating effects of the Yangtze's unpredictable floods. A leap toward modernization, a symbol of China's technological prowess and its ability to overcome the challenges it faced. And a matter of national pride, a demonstration of China's strength and its determination to take its place on the world stage. The river was diverted, its course altered to make way for the construction of the dam, a massive undertaking that required careful planning and execution. Foundations laid deep into the bedrock, providing a solid base for the immense structure that would soon rise above. And the dam began to rise, slowly but surely, as millions of tons of concrete were poured into place, creating a wall that would hold back the mighty Yangtze. casting a long shadow over the region, a symbol of both hope and apprehension, a reminder of the power of human ambition and the potential consequences of altering the natural world. The project promised to change China forever, reshaping its landscape, its economy, and its relationship with the natural world. For better or worse, its long-term impacts remaining uncertain, a subject of ongoing debate and scrutiny. The momentum was unstoppable, driven by the unwavering commitment of the Chinese government and the sheer scale of the resources that were poured into the project. And the work began, employing tens of thousands of workers who toiled day and night to bring the dream to fruition. The Yangtze's fate, and that of millions of people who lived along its banks, was now inextricably linked to this monumental undertaking. Was now tied to this monumental structure, a symbol of China's ambition, and its willingness to take bold risks in pursuit of its goals. The world would soon witness the consequences, both positive and negative, of this unprecedented engineering feat, of this audacious gamble, a project that would forever alter the course of the Yangtze River and the lives of millions of people. The dam was built on three grand promises, ambitious goals that aimed to reshape the very landscape of China and its future. These promises were not just about engineering. They were about transforming lives and securing the nation's prosperity. Flood control, clean energy, and improved navigation. First, it would shield millions, offering a sense of security to those living in the river's floodplain. From the Yangtze's devastating floods, a recurring nightmare that had plagued the region for centuries. Ending a cycle of destruction and allowing communities to rebuild without the constant threat of rising waters. Second, its turbines would generate vast amounts of electricity, a clean and sustainable power source for a rapidly growing nation, powering cities and reducing reliance on coal, a major step towards a greener future and cleaner air. The dam was hailed as a green solution, a symbol of China's commitment to environmental responsibility, fueling economic growth while cutting pollution, a delicate balance that the dam was intended to achieve. Third, it would transform the treacherous river into a navigable superhighway, taming its wild currents and opening up new possibilities for transportation, opening China's interior to trade. Large ships could now reach deep inland, facilitating the movement of goods and resources across the country, boosting commerce and development. These promises painted a future of prosperity and security, a vision of a modern and thriving China, with the dam as the key. For many, the benefits seemed to outweigh any drawbacks. The project was seen as a bold answer to China's most pressing challenges. The Three Gorges Dam was more than a structure, a testament to human ingenuity and engineering prowess. It was a vision of a new era. As the reservoir filled, environmental costs became impossible to ignore. The dam trapped silt that once nourished downstream plains, causing erosion and shrinking the delta. Water quality in the reservoir plummeted, with pollutants and sewage accumulating in stagnant waters. Submerged factories and dumps released toxins, leading to toxic algal blooms and threatening water supplies. The immense weight of the reservoir triggered landslides, destabilizing the surrounding hills and endangering new towns. The ecosystem suffered. The dam blocked fish migration, pushing species like the Yangtze sturgeon to the brink. The Baiji dolphin, a symbol of the river's ancient life, vanished soon after the dam's completion. The river's intricate web of life began to unravel. The attempt to control nature created new, unpredictable threats. The environmental toll was far greater than many had anticipated. The Yangtze's balance was forever altered. The dam's story is also one of people, over 1 million forced to leave their homes. Ancient towns and villages disappeared beneath the rising waters, erasing centuries of history and culture. Relocation was often traumatic. Families uprooted, compensation inadequate, and corruption widespread. Many resettled in unfamiliar, less fertile areas, struggling to rebuild their lives. The social fabric of river communities was torn apart, replaced by isolation and hardship. Over 1,000 archaeological sites were lost, their secrets submerged forever. The unique culture of the Three Gorges region was scattered and diluted. For the elderly, the loss was especially devastating. Memories and traditions drowned. The new cities lacked the soul of the old river towns. The dam brought light to distant cities, but darkness to many along the river. The human cost remains a shadow over the project's legacy. Fengji, once a vibrant city perched high above the dramatic Kutang Gorge, a place teeming with life and history. It was a jewel nestled in the heart of China, a testament to centuries of culture and tradition. Now, it has become a ghost beneath the reservoir's surface. A silent testament to a monumental decision. The waters have risen, and with them, the city's vibrant past has been submerged. Known far and wide as the City of Poems, Fengjie inspired generations of artists and poets, its landscapes and stories woven into the very fabric of Chinese art. Its beauty was a muse, its history an endless source of inspiration. As the waters rose relentlessly, inching closer and closer, residents said, hurried, often tearful, goodbyes to their ancestral homes, their beloved streets, and the life they knew. They were forced to salvage what they could, grabbing memories and heirlooms, before the demolition crews moved in to dismantle what remained. The old city was stripped bare and utterly abandoned, its buildings left as empty shells awaiting their watery fate, its rich and vibrant history consigned to the cold, silent depths of the reservoir. A new Fengjie was painstakingly built on higher ground. A fresh start, a new beginning. Modern, orderly, and meticulously planned, but ultimately lacking the unique character and irreplaceable spirit of its predecessor. Displaced residents, their eyes filled with nostalgia, recall the old city with a deep sense of longing, its bustling markets and winding alleyways now existing only as cherished, fading memories. The new city provides shelter and modern amenities, but it struggles to provide that irreplaceable sense of belonging, that feeling of truly being home. Today the old Fengjie silently lies submerged beneath the vast expanse of the reservoir, its ancient temples and familiar streets now eerily silent beneath the weight of the water. It stands as a poignant symbol of cultural sacrifice, a stark reminder of the choices we make in the name of progress. Progress achieved at the irreversible cost of a 2,000-year-old soul, a heritage lost to the depths. Some losses, once they are submerged beneath the surface, can simply never be recovered, no matter how much we might yearn for their return. The story of Fengjie serves as a poignant and unforgettable reminder of the irreplaceable cultural treasures and human stories that were tragically left behind. The dam's impact extends deep underground, raising fears of reservoir-induced earthquakes. The weight of billions of tons of water presses on fault lines, increasing seismic activity in the region. Since the reservoir filled, small tremors have become more frequent, a constant reminder of the risks. The 2008 Sichuan earthquake intensified concerns, though a direct link remains debated. Landslides are another threat. One massive slide could send a wave over the dam, endangering millions downstream. Monitoring and reinforcement efforts are ongoing, but the scale is daunting. The nightmare scenario, a catastrophic dam failure unleashing devastation on cities like Wuhan and Nanjing. Officials insist the dam is secure, but the potential consequences are staggering. The structure meant to protect millions has created a new vulnerability. The region lives with the uneasy reality of what might happen if nature pushes back. For the Chinese government, the Three Gorges Dam is a triumph. Floods that once ravaged the Yangtze's lower reaches have been largely contained. The dam generates more electricity than any other hydroelectric station, powering China's growth and reducing carbon emissions. Improved navigation has opened the interior to trade, fueling economic development in cities like Chongqing. The government frames the dam as a symbol of national strength and progress. Problems are acknowledged, but described as manageable, with ongoing investments in safety and environmental protection. Displacement is called a necessary sacrifice for the greater good, with new housing and infrastructure provided. In this narrative, the dam is proof of China's ability to achieve the impossible. It stands as a monument to ambition and collective will. Critics, however, see a different story, one of overstated benefits and hidden disasters. They argue the dam's flood control is limited, and silt buildup increases risks elsewhere. Environmental damage is called irreversible. Species lost, pollution rampant, and the Shanghai Delta left vulnerable. The human toll, displacement, broken communities, lost heritage, is profound. Many believe smaller dams and alternative solutions could have achieved similar results with less harm. The project is seen as a monument to political ambition, not practical necessity. For critics, the dam is a cautionary tale of hubris and short-sightedness. The costs, they argue, far outweigh the gains. The debate over the dam's true legacy is far from settled. Today, the Three Gorges Dam stands as a monument of contradictions. It brings power and protection, but also vulnerability and loss. It fuels cities while poisoning waters, protects some while endangering others. The economic benefits are real, but so are the environmental and human costs. The question remains, was it worth it? If you value power and progress, the dam is a success. If you value ecology and heritage, It is a tragedy. The river, the land, and the people are still adjusting to its presence. The final verdict may not come from engineers or politicians, but from the river itself. The Three Gorges Dam is a lesson in the price of ambition and the limits of control.